Oh, you guessed it, back again. It's been a little over a week, or exactly a week, since we came out last. I went away for the week to Mullaney with the family, which was awesome, and then checking out the old growth rainforest up there was just amazing. The trees are so big. It's really insane. It's just so cool to see. It blew me away. But one odd thing that I did find, well, I always look around, as you can imagine, and what's this helicopter here? What's he doing? Maybe they're out here today. Who knows? But when I look in the other bush and rainforest anywhere, it doesn't look anything like it does out here. I know it's a different climate and everything, but there's no branches laying weirdly or sticks or anything. You just see how it all falls naturally, and it's just it reinforces a bit that half these sticks that are in here and logs have been put there. So I'm going to go up to what I now believe was that encounter with either a Junjity or a juvenile Yowie, and just have a look in that area more. It's just going over it in my own head constantly because I don't know what the fuck it was. Like, it wasn't a goanna, it wasn't a koala. We don't have bears here, because what I saw when I heard the first big crack and then the continual cracks was this big dark mass coming down the tree, and it wasn't like falling as fast as what a branch would, but you'd see a branch and know that it was a branch. This thing was just a complete dark mass, and I think it sat in the bushes below the tree because there was no movement after. If you really watch it, you can see that as I head towards those bushes, I go to my left and head up as if I was going to head up the hill a bit more, and as soon as I do that, it's instantly those bushes shake for like 2 seconds and then stop, but nothing ran out. Because on the creek that same day, as I was heading up to that area, I did see a goanna run off, and you can hear it, the pitter patter of the forelegs and everything, but this was more like the bush was being shaken. Just that's why I just left, because in the video I'm like, hello, because it was getting a bit dicey there. So that makes me think that it was laying in those bushes after it came down the tree. That's all I can put it down to. It's the only thing that makes sense with what happened. If you watch all my other videos, you know that I'm quite rational with everything. I try and rule it out. Even in that video, I say it's a goanna or something. But I think that was to save myself from being a bit on edge, to be honest. And then I walk away at that point, which I think was the right thing to do. Not out of a safety perspective, but a respect for them if they were there. But again, that's the only thing I can put it down to, is that that's what it was. So I always had a weird feeling about that area. That's where I got that feeling of warning. It's possible infrasound. It's just all of the stuff that happens makes sense to be a Yowie from everything else that I've heard, and obviously the footprints that we find. But up in that area, I've always had an idea that that's where they sit for some reason and chill. And sure enough, what happened last time, a fucking strange encounter, which, yeah, like I said, you can't see it in the video, but I looked up and saw it come down the tree, whatever it was, the dark mass, and it's just been eating away at me since. I've been reading a book called Enoch, a Bigfoot story by Autumn Williams, not Winters. And it's put a lot into perspective for me, like, because it's about, I recommend anyone that watches this, if you're interested in the subject, to read it, whether you believe it or not. If it's real, it's fucking insane. If it's not, it's still an amazing story that you can get those visuals in your head. But it's about a guy that befriends one, and he calls him Enoch because that's the noise he always makes walking around, like Enoch. I'm picturing, but it's put a lot in perspective for me, as I was saying, about being a researcher and whatnot. It makes you go the other way, to be honest, like that you don't want to research them, but you more or less want to communicate. Whereas a researcher, like I've been doing, is tracking their paths, tracking sticks, finding signs, instead of actually just trying to communicate in a sense, sitting down doing what you do. So that's why I try and come in the same way every time and do the same thing. And if it gets too dicey, like the bush is being shaken at me again when I approach, that's when I'll stop and leave the area as a sign of respect, because they obviously don't want me there, if that's what it is. I'm still not 100%, but it's the only thing that makes sense in my mind. I never thought I'd be believing all that I'd see it and experience it, because I'm still in disbelief and trying to prove that it wasn't that. But I guess we'll see each time I come out if it gets the same or worse, or yeah. See what you want to do while we're in here. First thing, well, as soon as I get to the game camera, I need to hang a piss. So I've had too many coffees today. At least it's out the front, not the back. And check my game camera that I put about 10 foot up in the tree. I had to climb, not really climb it, just shimmy up a bit. And then I angled it down. So, like I said in the last video, I'd seen some footage on game cameras from the US or even Canada, not 100%, where it was angled up or way higher in a tree. So by the time you walk past, you didn't even know it was there, and it triggered. You can see that giant, looks like a giant chimp on a roided up body walking under as it looks up. Looks pissed off too, like, you fucking got me. So, fingers crossed. Otherwise, I think I might have to take the camera home for a bit to let the area go back to how it was. But I'm keen to see if we get anything, especially night shots. As that, I found footprints twice there now, crossing in that area. So we'll see what we get. There's plenty of people in the park today, lots of kids, so who knows. Might bring them out if they're curious. Especially seeing all the other kids down there. Get back to when we get to the game camera. Just on approach now to the game camera. Forgot we got to check our stump as well. I didn't think I'd be as on edge this time, but just getting in here now, especially being an overcast day, it's just a bit more wary, to be honest. But as Gary Opert has said, they don't attack people, especially not with my intentions, I think. I got some sort of imprints here. Just down here, I can't really tell what it is. I think they're shoes. Someone's put a rock there, as you can see. Plenty of little imprints. It's hard because I'm always looking down. Might miss something from looking down that could be up in front of us, but that's why I always review the footage. Turkey up there. Thought I just started hearing something. It's things like that always make a trip. Just be footprints from last time, or someone coming up during the week. It's a shoe print. This is where we got those other footprints, as you know, if you watch the channel often. Sweet, game camera's still there. Probably going to try and be a little bit more quiet heading up into that area where I had that strange encounter last time. It's a bit drier here. Something scuffed the rocks just here, you can see. Nothing significant. It's so much darker in here today, being overcast. But I'll jump up and check this camera, which is up there. See if we got anything. Just check the camera. There's only one video on there, believe it or not, after a week. And it's of a turkey crossing just here. So I'm going to leave it there, because it's up pretty high and out of the way. Sort of odd sound over there, like boom. Not like the knocks that we heard, but I don't know, it's just weird. Sure, it was just something normal, natural. So I'll leave the camera there. I won't bother taking anything off it. And start heading up to the stump, I guess. Once I lose my balance again. So my footprint down there. It's boot print. Spiders everywhere. There's plenty of wallabies down here, you can see all their tracks. They always cross through here and I guess head up there. Let me go up and check this stump. See what we get. You can just look at this from this perspective now. I'm sure this big top one's natural, but there's like 3 different ones wedged in and angled under. It's just so weird. I show it every time, but it really is weird. So someone's coming up here. Something else big's using this path. Deer. Maybe deer. And just when we went away, holiday as well, the first day we went to Australia Zoo and saw the dingoes there, and triggered something in my head, and that from that game footage that I got last time, where you can just see the top of that dog's tail, is it looked identical to the dingoes at Australia Zoo, the white ones. The little flick at the end, so maybe it was a half dingo or whatnot, but or even full, who knows. I just know that there's dogs out here. If that's fresh, you can see that's been something's grabbed that and broken it off or hit it as it's come past. It's cool. There's not many things this height. It's a bit past my hip height that I'll walk past and just knock that off. So I'm not going to use this stump as a gifting stump anymore either. I'm going to use one that's way up further. See, just look at this. From this angle, each time I come in here, it looks like it's a structure of some sort, but I think it's all done naturally maybe, but I don't know, it's fucking weird. It's just so odd. This random big bit, where the fuck did that come from? It's huge. Has that been added? I have to check our footage. But this one may have been added, I don't know. It's almost forming like a structure that you could put leaves over the top. Could just be a quinky dink as well. We'll just go and have a quick squeeze here. See, that's fallen from here, so that is new. But I think that's just fallen. Yeah, see, it was rooted in the ground. Same with the other ones. I think I saw that one last time. This big bit there wedged in there. But yeah, that's new. But whether or not it's pretty sure that's new, but you've got this branch over the top of it. It's been rubbing on it here. But this has got all green shoots. So if this did fall and it's new, we'll check our footage, but how did this green fresh stuff get on top of it? You know what I mean? It's definitely strange. Very strange. I'll go up and check the stump. It's so weird. It's just, each time I come here it looks, you see, it could have been one like this. So this is still in the ground. I could break that over. Still feels sturdy, but it's just on an angle. So I think it's just with the weather. Check this stump. See if the food's there at least still, or if it's been taken. Well, I remember I did put a pineapple there last time, so. This cockatoo fella. Cockatoo's actually been killed here. Okay. Pulled apart. Something called a cockatoo. No blood or anything, but something's definitely eating it. Feathers go all the way up to here. I'll follow this for a little bit. I think it's been dragged. It's got like saliva marks on it. I could sit under here and ate it. It's like wet and dirty on the ends of it. Where does it go from here? Go up a bit more. Some more feathers down there. I don't know how, but there's a pot here, so maybe someone was doing a gorilla grow. The feathers stop back over there. It's odd. There's our stump just up there. See, that was broken a while ago. Something, whether it was been hit, something snapped it or twisted it slightly. That's been twisted a bit. Who knows, maybe we've got something left for us. That could have fallen like that, surely. Yeah, like I was saying last time, you've got to be careful. You'll start thinking everything's it. That's our stump up here. I think everything's gone. I left a pineapple last time. I mean, I don't think a possum can carry away a pineapple. There's a clear trail here to it now. There never was. Okay, so this is where the cockatoo was originally killed. Either this isn't our stump, something's bashed and pushed it in. This is really, you have to check around and make sure. It might be over there more, but if this is our stump, I don't think it is, but we found where that cockatoo was killed and you can see all the big push marks. Zoom in, some scuffed it there. It's cool. I don't think this is our stump. If so, something has completely obliterated it. Let's just go have a look over here. I think it may be. Oh no, it's not our stump. Wasn't over far enough. That was going to get a bit wild if that was our stump. It's actually over here. And lo and behold, the pineapple is gone. Unless it's on the ground beside it. Mangoes aren't taken though. I'm surprised that possums haven't eaten them. Something's been walking here, you can see. It's a fresh scuff mark. Oh, the pineapple's on the other side of the tree. So maybe something took it off. I'm going to take my comb and all this. I'm going to leave this peg here as a marker for the future. This pineapple's ripe now. There's nothing extra added. I'm going to leave these mangoes here and this banana. Put the pineapple in my bag and take it out with me to the next spot. Maybe they're just not coming over here, who knows. Maybe they aren't even part of it. I wouldn't have a fucking clue, but I just spotted something pretty interesting just past the stump here. See that? That's been twisted off. That has been twisted off. Same with this little one down here. It's been broken off, twisted off. Look at that. That's just, it's a pretty good sign. I wonder why they're not taking the food though. That's fresh. That I don't even think that was like that last time. You can see how fresh that is. Still got green leaves on it. That one died sooner. I don't know. It's just, look, that's been pulled off though. Pulled, and that's twisted. And there's no big logs here, as you can see. Interesting. I'm going to stop the video and put this pineapple in my bag, and then head up to the spot. So this is like another scuff, and you can see all the leaves are pushed up into that end. Right there. So it's like something's come down the hill. It's slid like that. Let's see if there's more. Not sure. This is the way we head back down to the creek. God damn, I need like a spider stick. The way we came last time. Through. We examined all these weird sticks. Just following this clear game trail. Scuff marks here as if something's been come along here recently. They're only small though, look. Another fucking pot. How many people do gorilla grows in here? Block them up, hey? This one. This is where we usually come down at the fig tree. Trail, clear trail that goes up there. There's just trails in everywhere. I swear they just get more and more worn, as they would if lots more animals are using it. Seems quite open for what it is. Maybe I'll stack it again in this video. It's so bloody steep. Another fresh scuff mark here. Right there. Could be anything, it's not that big. Let's head on up. More like little hoof tracks. It could be small deer or pig or anything. That's cool. I wonder what bird this is from. The green, anytime I've seen green or blue like that, it's on like a Pacific wood duck or something. Powerful owl feather back there. Fresh print of something. See it under that leaf there. Almost looks like a footprint, doesn't it? The toe up here, the toe right there, that darker spot. You can see the heel back here, but could be runners. It's not very wide. Too tricky to tell on some of them. So many goddamn spider webs. Might stop the recording here. We're at the dam, what I call the dam wall, and start recording when we get closer to the other spot and find anything different. Pretty sure I got that on camera. It's a loud pop noise, could have been a gunshot from the distance. Old boot print. There's no heel on it though, it's weird. It's definitely a boot though, I think. Could be one of mine. Oh my god. No one's been up here in a while. Maybe even since I was in here last. Unusual marking or print. Looks like it's maybe a big paw. Yeah, they're claw marks. It's a big dog paw. You can see that. You can see there are nails at the top. I think it might be a bit big here. Right there. No impressions. It's in the size of the average dog, but it's a fresh dog print. I'll have to keep an eye out. Goddamn spiders. You'll hear that a fucking shitload of times in this one. It's interesting. Dead frog with a red claw eating it. A spider. He's kookaburra. This is fresh yabby eating. There's plenty of food in here. Yabby did not care. Oh. It's either a dead toad or a piss smell. Urea. What have we got here? Oh, what do we have here? Claws? I think it's two kangaroo tracks that have just moulded into each other, to be honest. It does look weird though, doesn't it? Looks like it's got a heel down here. You can see the claw mark there. I think it's a wallaby track. A bit puzzled on that one. Keep going. Plenty of fresh stuff though, like fresh activity from other animals. I'm not overly worried about dogs. You just gotta be bigger than them. Unless there's a fuckload of them. Climb a tree. Pretty much just be rock hopping out. If that was the case. Should check this footage to see what that noise was. It's like a loud pop. Could have been a gun shop or something popping in the distance, but it's just how sound travels out here. Anything can sound like anything. It's got little marks here from something. That's that same track. Okay, I don't know what it is. Something with two toes. Looks just like the other one, see? It's a big toe. But then there's another toe right beside it and it comes down as a little heel. Do Jungities only have two toes? If it is a wallaby, it's the feet beside each other. Usually you see more than that. It's odd. Looks exactly like that other one. I'd be lying if I didn't say I was nervous getting up to this point. So we're approaching closer where I go in. If it gets too bad, I just try and tell myself they don't exist. Get in that mental state. No one's been up here in ages, there's spiders everywhere. More than usual. Fresh scuff mark from something. Could be a big toe up this side. And a heel, and then slid off to the side. Inconclusive though. But if he's walking this way, where's the other step? Is that small foot again? Definitely looks like a footprint, eh? I really don't know what to make of it. I think that's just a hoof. I don't know. really tell from it. But we've got two almost identical ones now. Small. Alright, I think this is us. Yeah. A bit further. Yeah, this is us just here. Right. A few deep breaths and we're going in. Cicada fucking scared me. Jesus Christ. So many goddamn spiders. Cicadas are giving me away. That's new. Could be a dead fall off a tree though. Looks new. I just never noticed it before. Trying to find that X marker again. I know it's up here somewhere. I think it's up a bit further. Big snap there. You know, not sure. There's our X marker. So there's our standing X. Stump for giftings behind that tree just there. Oh, just, yeah, you can see it. I'm going to use that one from now on. Just starting a new video. Alright, so just keep reception up on the ridge there just before I was about to go over. Partner rang me, so my daughter's a bit crook. It's still a meningococcal needle, but it's better than getting meningococcal. So I'm heading out. Didn't get to where we that sighting last time. I did leave the fruit on that stump, gifting stump that I call now. That'll be our new stump. This area seems to be shit is happening. That crazy thing happened last time. And I feel really good about it. Just got a good feeling about this area. So heading out probably good that I'm leaving. I didn't want to intrude if they are there. Who knows though? And they do know I'm here now. I'll just trotting out because I'm trying to get back to the car. So we'll see what we get next time we come out. I'm not sure when that is, maybe in a week or two. And then check if our pineapple's still there and everything else, and then go in further and explore. Might be able to get someone to come along with me. Give me a bit of bravery. Kookaburras are laughing at me for slipping. Let's see where we go. Thanks again for joining. It's only a short one this time, but we still found some fresh stuff in the odd tracks. If you've seen those two-toed prints before, 'cause the first one I thought it's just a wallaby that's doubled on itself and spun around, but finding the exact same thing a little bit down from it is strange. So I'm not sure what that was. I'm not sure what it is at all. Let me know your thoughts as always. I'll see you next time I come out. I'll try and give you an update of when I'm going to head out. In case any of you are getting antsy and want to see some more great footage. I'm almost relieved that I have to leave. And it's just hyping myself up about going up to that area again. If I got someone with me next time, like I said, it'll give me a bit of bravery back. But thanks again. See you on the next one. It's starting to rain on me. Of course, the one time I don't bring my raincoat. because I'm on my way out. I found this fresh, I think this is a juvenile. There's heaps of footprints, you can see them. Pretty clear. It's all scattered. This is fresh too, like there's a big toe there on that one. And it could be just people's kids coming up here, but yeah, look at this. It's pretty deep. Pretty big stride for a kid. And there's the other foot. Continues up here. I don't know. It could either be a juvenile Junjidi or human kids, but another dead toad in the same around. Odd stuff. It's weird. 2 fresh dead toads. Interesting.